When Jordan Alvarez signed up for a 7-day wellness challenge at his office, he expected a week of green smoothies, kale jokes, and maybe a little less coffee. What he didn't expect was that something as basic, as unremarkable as water would be the thing to turn his health around. The first day of the challenge was led by a visiting wellness coach, Mariah, who stood in front of the group of sleepy tech workers sipping from stainless steel bottles and paper cups. "Let me ask you something," she said, smiling. "How many of you drink water first thing in the morning?" A few hands went up. "Now, how many of you chug a whole glass before lunch because you forgot all morning?" More hands. Laughter. Jordan's among them. "Well," Mariah continued, "you're drinking water the wrong way." The room fell quiet. Jordan raised an eyebrow. "Isn't water just water?" Mariah nodded. "Water is essential, but how, when, and how much you drink at once changes everything, from your digestion to your brain to your weight, skin, and even your heart." Jordan, like most people, thought he was doing okay. He drank when he was thirsty. He kept a bottle on his desk. But what he didn't realize was that his approach was sabotaging his health, and it had been for years. Mariah introduced a concept that struck him: timing, posture, temperature, and pacing. 4 elements that changed water from a passive habit to a powerful tool. She promised that in just 7 days, if they followed a few changes, they would feel the difference. Jordan decided to try it, skeptically, at first. Day 1, start with water, not coffee. The next morning, instead of reaching for his espresso machine, he followed the first rule: drink a tall glass of room temperature water, slowly, before anything else. Within minutes, he felt more alert than usual. His head cleared. His stomach, normally tight in the mornings, relaxed. It wasn't just placebo. Hydrating first thing helped flush out toxins, kickstart metabolism, and rehydrate cells after 7 hours of dryness. That afternoon, he found himself needing less caffeine. A subtle shift, but real. Day 2, stop chugging. Sip steadily. Jordan had always believed drinking a lot at once was good. Empty the bottle, fill it again, move on. But Mariah explained that chugging actually overwhelms the kidneys, dilutes digestive enzymes, and can cause bloating. So he practiced sipping instead, slow, mindful sips every 15 to 20 minutes. The difference surprised him. His energy remained stable. No post-lunch crash, no bloated stomach by 4 p.m. Day 3, no water during meals. This one seemed counterintuitive. Jordan had always sipped water during lunch to help wash food down, but now he stopped. Mariah explained that drinking water with meals dilutes stomach acid, slowing digestion. Instead, he drank water 30 minutes before eating and waited 45 minutes after. His digestion improved almost instantly. No more heaviness after food. No acid reflux that night. Day 4, posture matters. Sit, don't stand. Standing at his desk, Jordan grabbed his water bottle and paused. Mariah's voice echoed in his head: "Don't drink standing up. It disrupts kidney filtration and can cause water to pass too quickly through the system." So he sat, took a breath, and drank. It seemed small, even ridiculous. But that night, he didn't wake up with the usual urge to pee at 2 a.m. His body was starting to retain and utilize hydration more efficiently. Day 5, warm is better than cold. Cold water had always been his favorite. Icy, refreshing, especially after the gym. But Mariah challenged the group. Switch to room temperature or warm water. Jordan swapped his fridge-chilled bottles for water at ambient temperature. At first, it felt dull. But after a few hours, his body adjusted, and he noticed something unexpected: less tension in his stomach and throat. He even sweated less after drinking, meaning his body was spending less energy trying to regulate temperature. Warm water, especially at night, helped him wind down, almost like tea. Day 6, listen to your thirst, but don't wait for it. Most people only drank when they were already thirsty, a sign, Mariah said, that mild dehydration had already begun. Instead of reacting to thirst, Jordan began proactively sipping water throughout the day. The results were clear: fewer headaches, steadier focus, and strangely, his skin looked better. The dullness in his complexion faded, and even the dark circles under his eyes lightened. He realized he wasn't just hydrating, he was healing. Day 7, water as a rhythm, not a rescue. By the end of the week, Jordan felt transformed, not dramatically, but noticeably. His energy didn't spike and crash. His digestion, which had been unpredictable for years, now flowed like clockwork. He was sleeping better, waking clearer, even eating more mindfully. He hadn't changed his diet, he hadn't joined a gym. All he had done was fix how he drank water. Mariah gathered the group on the final day. "You're made of water," she said, literally. "And yet, no one ever teaches us how to drink it. We treat it like a task." A side note, but if you listen to your body and respect the process, it becomes medicine. Jordan nodded. He wasn't a believer in miracles, but he believed in consistency. And this he could do. From that week on, water became his quiet ritual, a slow start to his morning, a pause before every meal. A calm sip before bed, no timers, no rules, just rhythm. It didn't make him perfect, but it made him better in ways he hadn't even known were wrong. And all it took was fixing something he'd been doing his whole life without thinking. Something as simple and as powerful as water.